We're going to just start with Joe Stoddard and The Undertaker. So nice and quiet, please.
This was the first play that Armagh Theatre Group was involved in 1966, and we're 50 years old this year. Our producer Marjorie Quinn has put together an incredible cast, some of whom, like myself, have been in the group since 1960s, and others, the young ones, are performing in our town for the first time.
I just relish any opportunity to actually get on stage, especially for something like this, which is an area of theatre that I haven't actually performed in, which is mime, so I'm pretty excited, yeah.
I love being involved in drama because with whatever character you have, you can shape it around your own personality, and especially with mime where you can use your imagination.
I'm really excited for this play because it's my first time, and yeah.
I really like my character as it seems like quite a small role, but he does deliver news everywhere, and it is quite important.
Especially I think my character's relationship with her children, her son and her daughter, who are growing up and starting maybe not to need her as much anymore, and that certainly reflects life for a parent, and as they move on you can see her little struggles letting them go.
She meets George Gibbs and she almost sees it as her goal in life to alter George, to form George out of the teenage klutzy young boy that he is into a young man ready for marriage and for family life, and she succeeds, I think.
And I play George Gibbs, who is madly in love with Emily Webb. George is your typical teenager. He is only interested in baseball and farming and leaving school and really falling in love with Emily. And his journey is being from that teenager who was self-obsessed with himself to becoming a very reflective and mature young man.
Well, I play a Yahoo, which after a bit of a serious note in the play adds a dimension of madness and absolute nutty humour to the whole thing.
And I am the local milkman. And being an experienced married man, my wife and myself would like to give the advice to the young couples that they will be happy. No, they will!
Just as important as the actors on stage are the backstage crew, who put in all the hard work to make the show happen.
We've had to think of, well, what would people be wearing at a wedding? What would people be wearing at a funeral? What would people be wearing in their everyday life?
Yes.
And try to just get a general feel of all of that.
But for this cast being so big, we really need to keep it minimal, and our charity shops are great for that. They give us very good deals.
And good seamstresses. We
and
have
plenty of people to sew up the odd hem or whatever. And
that's right.
There's such a really essentially simple play with a lot of simple messages. There is a lot going on, and it takes you right through. Anybody who has lived life and had any experiences will see something of their own lives and themselves on stage if they come to see our town.
And I agree wholeheartedly with that. And the other thing as well, it's just so much of the community is involved with it, from the University of the Third Age with their choir, to young kids playing roles, to ourselves who are members of the theatre group being involved, and it's just a really warm community play, and it's got a fantastic story and fantastic meaning.
Giving us time to think about our lives, what we do with them, how meaningful they are, and what will people remember after we've gone.
There will be, what's the word? Pardon me.
No, we can't.
Why not? Because you'd have everybody on YouTube. Oh Jesus, I'm going to see that. Where?